Hello everyone, myself Satish Kalra welcomes all of you in my channel Ultimate Science by Satish Kalra. And dear students, आज हमने शुरू करना है क्लास 10th चैप्टर 1 केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड इक्वेशंस. So before starting this class, I am just telling you about my channel. So व्हाट इज़ माई चैनल मेंट फॉर. और आप मेरे यहाँ चैनल पर फर्स्ट टाइम क्लास अटेंड करने जा रहे हैं तो मैं इस चैनल पर बताना चाहूँगा कि मैं इस चैनल पर क्या कंटेंट अपलोड करता हूँ, मेरे चैनल का क्या मोटिव है इसके बारे में. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अल्टीमेट साइंस बाय सतीश कालरा, दिस इज़ माई चैनल नेम एंड द मोटिव ऑफ दिस चैनल. मैंने ये चैनल क्यों ओपन किया है, क्या इसके पीछे मेरी वजह है. द मोटिव ऑफ दिस चैनल इज़ ब्रिंगिंग एक्सीलेंस टू द स्टूडेंट्स and to provide science and chemistry in simple language to vanish the fear of these subjects from the students. किस चैनल को शुरू करने के पीछे मेरा मोटिव यही है कि आई वांट टू ब्रिंग एक्सीलेंस इन द स्टूडेंट्स. कि स्टूडेंट्स जो डाउनफॉल आ रहा है उनके अंदर एक्सीलेंसी लेने का मेरा मोटिव है. एंड टू प्रोवाइड साइंस एंड केमिस्ट्री इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज, और बच्चों को साइंस और केमिस्ट्री के बारे में बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताना, बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग ए फियर ऑफ दिस सब्जेक्ट्स. एंड टू वैनिश द फियर ऑफ दिस सब्जेक्ट्स I have made this channel. अब इस चैनल पर मैं क्या अपलोड करने जा रहा हूँ. In this channel I am uploading the videos of science for 9th and 10th classes of both हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश मीडियम. यहाँ मैं 9th and 10th classes के इंग्लिश और हिंदी मीडियम दोनों के वीडियोस एंड द वीडियोस ऑफ +1 and +2 वीडियोस ऑफ केमिस्ट्री फॉर +1 and +2 स्टूडेंट्स इन वेरी इजी एंड इंटरेस्टिंग वे. 9th and 10th क्लासेस, इसमें मैंने दोनों मीडियम को कवर किया है, हिंदी मीडियम एज वेल एज इंग्लिश मीडियम, और +1 +2 में केमिस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट को कवर किया है. सो आप अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल के अंदर या अपने कॉन्टैक्ट्स में जो इन क्लासेस के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके पास मेरे चैनल के लिंक को भी शेयर कर सकते हैं, और उस चैनल के लिंक को मैं आपके ग्रुप के अंदर शेयर कर दूंगा. सो अब मैं अपने टॉपिक की तरफ आ रहा हूँ. आवर फर्स्ट चैप्टर, केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड इक्वेशंस. Chapter 1, chemical reactions and equations. In lower classes you have learnt about two terms. One is the physical change and second one is the chemical change. So first of all, what is physical change, what is chemical change? Physical change है क्या, chemical change है क्या? In lower classes you have studied these two terms. So what is physical change? The change in which no new substance is formed. It means we are doing a change, and in that change if no new substance is formed, then that change is known as the physical change. उसे हम क्या बोलेंगे, physical change. And chemical change क्या है, in which a new substance is formed. If during a change a new substance is formed, then that change is known as the chemical change, and if no new substance is formed, that is known as the physical change. Suppose we are having a piece of paper and we are going to make slices of this paper. We are going to cut the paper into different pieces with the help of scissor, and we are making 4 or 6 pieces. Then in this case, can you say that any new substance is formed? We say that no new substance is formed. It means this change is the physical change. So ये क्या हमारे पास physical change है, cutting of a paper into pieces. Now consider the another situation, just digestion of food. We know we have food and the food is digested in our body by a special system known as the digestive system. And in digestive system there are so many glands, so many hormones, so many enzymes are used. Clear? And in the digestion of food process, the food complex molecules of a food will convert into the simple molecule. It means new substances form. So then that change is known as the chemical change. वो change कैसा है हमारे पास, chemical change है. Secondly, rusting of iron. We know we are having a piece of iron We put this piece of iron in the open air, in the presence of moisture, in the presence of different gases. A brown colored layer will develop on the iron piece. Then this brown colored layer is known as the rust. So rusting of iron, in the rusting of iron, new substances form. So this is a chemical change. So ये कैसा change है हमारे पास? Chemical change. So this is physical change, this is chemical change. Now there is another term, that is the chemical reaction. So what is chemical reaction? Chemical reaction क्या है? So whenever a chemical change will occur, definitely there will be a chemical reaction between the given substances. It means जब भी कोई chemical change होगा तो ध्यान रखिएगा उसमें जितने भी given substances हैं, then there must be a chemical reaction occurring between the different substances. So whenever any chemical change is occurring, it means a chemical reaction must be occurring between the given substances. Now we say that if chemical change is occurring, it means a chemical reaction is occurring. Then how can we predict, how can we identify whether a chemical reaction is occurring? So what are the different criteria? ये कहेंगे हमारे पास what are the evidences which show the occurrence of a chemical reaction? Evidences showing occurrence of a chemical reaction. ये भी कह सकते हैं what are the different observations which are showing the occurrence of a chemical reaction? The first observation is change of state. In a chemical change or in a chemical reaction, the change of state can occur. It means a solid substance will convert into liquid, a liquid substance will convert into gas, a solid will convert into gas. It means a change of state will occur. Second, color change. In some cases, the color of a substance will get changed. It means a red color substance will convert into a blue color substance will convert into the yellow color compounds. This one. Third one is temperature change. In some cases, you observe that temperature change may occur also. Temperature change may occur. Suppose we are doing a chemical reaction, we are just mixing the two substances in a beaker, and sometimes we feel that the beaker is getting hot, or sometimes we see that the beaker is getting cold. It means if the beaker is getting hot, it means temperature is continuously increasing. If the beaker is getting cold, it means temperature is decreasing. So it means temperature change will occur. Next one is the evolution of gas. Sometimes a gas is evolved. The gas is evolved in the form of fumes. The gas is evolved in the form of bubbles. आपने देखा भी है ये सब कि कई बार क्या होता है, हमने दो चीज़ों को मिक्स किया, उसके बाद उसमें से गैसेस निकल रहे हैं, बुलबुलों के रूप में निकल रहे हैं, बबल्स के रूप में निकल रहे हैं, फ्यूम्स के रूप में निकल रहे हैं, ब्राउन कलर का, वाइट कलर का फ्यूम्स निकल रहे हैं. इट मीन्स if the fumes are coming, gases are coming, or bubbles are coming, it means definitely a chemical reaction is occurring between the substances. So these are the observations, or these are the evidences which are showing the occurrence of a chemical reaction. Now there are two main terms related to chemical reaction. One is the reactants, second one is the products. So first of all, what are reactants? As the name indicates, reactants word comes from the react. It means reactants क्या होंगे? The substances which will react in a chemical reaction. Suppose we are doing a chemical reaction and the substances which are reacting, it means that substances are known as the reactants. And products क्या है? Name indicate produce. Produce means नई चीज़ों का निर्माण होना. So products क्या है? The substances, new substances formed in a reaction. So these are called products. Now, where reactants and products are represented, या ये कहेंगे if we are showing a chemical reaction, then reactants and products are placed where? So definitely in a chemical reaction, we will see, while representing a chemical reaction, we see that there is an arrow. Arrow is present, and this is left hand side, this is right hand side. So on left hand side, the reactants are present. Reactants are represented on left hand side, and the products are represented on right hand side. If there are more than one reactants or more than one product in a chemical reaction, then they are represented by along with the plus sign. It means, suppose we are having two reactants A and B, and they are forming a single product C. So it means सेंटर में एरो, लेफ्ट साइड में दो सब्सटेंसेस है A और B, तो उनमें A plus B, और राइट साइड में C, only one substance. If we say that A and B, these two substances are reacting and they are forming C, D and E, so it means reactants कितने होंगे टोटल टू A and B, and products टोटल कितने होंगे 3, C, D और E, इनमें क्या आएंगे बीच में प्लस साइन आ जाएंगे. So this is the reactants, this is products. Next is the representation of any chemical reaction. So what are the different methods of representation of any chemical reaction? So it means a chemical reaction is occurring between the two substances or two or more than two substances, and we are observing that this is a chemical reaction. Then how can we represent that chemical reaction? There are two methods. First one is the word equation. Name indicate word equation, word. And the second one is the chemical equation. So what is word equation? What is chemical equation? So these two are the representation of any chemical reaction. So word equation means, what is word equation? Name indicate words. So the representation of any chemical reaction in terms of names of substances involved. It means we will observe a chemical reaction, or we will observe any chemical change. We will identify which substances are combining, mean which substances are the reactants, and which substances are newly formed, which are the products. First of all, we will identify them, and after that, if chemical reaction is represented in terms of the names of substances involved, it means we will write the names of the reactants and name of the products. Okay? In a chemical reaction, representation, in the representation of chemical reaction, then this is called word equation. For example, I say when magnesium ribbon is burnt in air, then it will react with the oxygen gas present in air to form a white color compound, white colored powder known as the magnesium oxide. I am repeating my line. Whenever magnesium ribbon is burnt in air, then it reacts with the oxygen gas present in air to form a white colored powder known as the magnesium oxide. So हम ये देखेंगे कि इनमें से रिएक्ट कौन हुआ. So magnesium ribbon and the oxygen gas present in air. So these two are the reactants. Magnesium ribbon, and second one is oxygen gas present in air, and a white colored compound magnesium oxide is formed. So that is the product. अब हमें करना क्या है? We will write the names of these substances. We put an arrow on left hand side. We will write the reactants, और हमें क्या करना है? उनके नेम लिखने हैं. It means one is the magnesium, second one is the oxygen gas, and product side में क्या है? Only one substance, magnesium oxide. इफ मोर देन 1, अब आप देखेंगे रिएक्टेंस क्या टोटल 2 है, इसके बीच में प्लस साइन. So this is called word equation. It means we have written the names of reactants and products. This is called word equation. Next one is the chemical equation. अब chemical equation क्या है? What is chemical equation? What is chemical equation? अब क्या होगा chemical equation? The representation of any chemical reaction in terms of, यहाँ क्या था, names of substances involved. अब नेम्स की वजह क्या कहेंगे, इन टर्म्स ऑफ सिंबल्स एंड फॉर्मूलाज ऑफ सब्सटेंसेस इन्वॉल्व. इट मीन्स हमारे पास जो सब्सटेंसेस में इन्वॉल्व हैं, यदि हम उनके सिंबल्स यूज कर रहे हैं या उनकी केमिकल फार्मूलाज यूज कर रहे हैं, देन दिस रिप्रेजेंटेशन इज कॉल्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन. ध्यान रखिएगा. अब कैसे, जरा देखिएगा, हमने क्या किया है, सिंबल्स यूज करने हैं या केमिकल फार्मूलाज यूज करने हैं. अब कैसे, यही सेम रिएक्शन नहीं, वर्ड इक्वेशन हमारे सामने है. अब मैं केमिकल इक्वेशन ले रहा हूं. कैसे, रेगुलर